Hi Aries, welcome to WillowOAK. I am here to do a reading for you, and this is a timeless reading, so whenever you find it, there should be something in here for you, okay? Now, only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. You might check your other placements for a more complete picture, or if this reading doesn't resonate with you, okay? So let's see what is going on for you at this time. Come to the edge. Okay, to me, this is definitely an action-oriented card. And it's saying that there's something, most likely that you want to do, but something that you need to do. It could be either or you really need to step outside of your comfort zone. You know, imagine going to the edge, right? That's definitely outside of somebody's comfort zone. So, just give it some thought. Think about it. If there's something that you've been wanting to do or needing to do and you don't do it, maybe, doubts, fears, things like that get in the way. Think about that. And if there's something there, this is telling you that it's really time for you to take some steps a little closer to that edge and get it started. Okay, let's see what else we have here. Clean out the clutter, or clear out the clutter. Okay. Clearing out the clutter can either be literal, like, say, spring cleaning. It could be emotionally, mentally, any or all the above. So it's telling you that you need to clear out the clutter to make room for what is wanting to come in or what you're wanting to bring in. Clearing this out, no matter which one or all three of them, mental, emotional, and in your environment, will allow you, this open area, this open space to bring in what it is you want to bring in. Okay? And here it looks like there's definitely something that you would really either like to bring into your life, but it's, takes you out of your comfort zone, or something that you need to bring into your life that takes you out of your comfort zone. And if you have this cleared up, it will make that process a little easier because you will have more room, either emotionally, mentally, or, environmentally, to help with this. Okay. To me, this says that it's something that you want to add to your life. Right here. The space, it can be a void, but it does not have to be a void at all. It can just be something that you want to add to your life. So this, would go beautifully here. Something you want to put into your life where you have to step outside of your comfort zone. Okay? And right between the two is making space for this. Okay, let's get a few more cards. You have Beetle. Oh, beautiful. Good fortune. Yay. I like that card. So it looks like, all right, we have handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. It looks like by you going through this, cleaning out the clutter, stepping into the edge, it's going to be very good in the terms of luck, finances, anything that you would consider abundant. And you will be filling in the space, this area that you feel you want to add to. And now this is saying that there very well could be a meeting with a stranger that could be important, which could fit in here wonderfully. It could be a new job or a new type of employment, maybe entrepreneurship, and maybe you're, wanting to go into business, something like that. But anyway, these all work beautifully together. So let's get some tarot and see what that would like to share. Okay, this first card is your current energy. It's a beautiful, beautiful energy. You have the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is a mature energy and who goes for what he is passionate about. And it's not gender specific. I'm going by the imagery, okay? He goes for what he's passionate about. And, you know, I get this feeling that there's not a lot of doubt there at all. And if you notice the lion in the background, there's strength, courage. So your energy is one of going for it and getting it. Okay, now let's take a look at what either could be your challenge or potential help. Okay. You have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. So there is no hurry whatsoever with this energy. But what there is the need for accuracy. You know, to have everything just the way you want it. And I can see, you know, with these cards here, how easily this could apply. Going forward and making for sure everything is just the way you want it to be, regardless of how long it takes. Okay? Now let's see what your focus is. On happiness. Your focus is on you and everybody you love being very happy. What a wonderful focus. Okay. And here is what you're aware of. That you know you have the ability to create what it is you want. You know that you can step to the edge and fill this space in. You know, and this would go beautifully with your overall energy, right? You know you can accomplish what it is that you want to accomplish. Wonderful. And both of those are action cards too, by the way. So yeah, it definitely looks like there's something you're wanting to do and you're really adamant about it. And it looks like you're going to go for it and it's going to be quite successful. And whoa. We'll take the card that flipped, but we're not going to take this because this is like a bazillion. Okay, something you're not aware of. And this is a new beginning, one where you see clearly. You have wisdom and knowledge and you can see it, whatever this is for you. Like I said, it's a new beginning. And there is definite focus and definite understanding. But you're not quite seeing that yet, but you will. All right? Spread these out a little bit. Okay. And now at the bottom of the deck from taking that, you have the Knight of Wands, which is going for it. You are actively going to go for whatever this is that you are wanting. And now let's get some more. Very nice reading, and it's a general reading, but it certainly looks like it's either career, finances, potentially it could just be life in general, something that you really want to add into your life. Okay, now there's strength. And this is saying, which again goes beautifully here. They're using the garden, for example. You plant the seeds, you water the seeds, you nurture the seeds, you make sure they get enough sun. And before too long, you have this beautiful garden. So doesn't that sound like this here, right? You want to fill the space up with something that you really want, and you're very passionate about it. Now here, you might have to step out of your comfort zone some, but it looks like you are ready to go. But because this is what you don't see yet, you might be still trying to formulate how you're going to go forward with this. But this is saying it will be lovely. It will be wonderful. It's going to be fruitful. Okay, this is recent past. Wounded warrior. There's something in your past where you were very steadfast, protective, standing guard, which could have something to do, with what's going on now. We're going to take some clarifying cards. Oh, look, you have the Magician again to find out a little more information. Your future is the same as what you're aware of. So everything other than, the finer points of this, I get the feeling that you know very well what it is you want to do. You're just trying to finely tune it, finally hone it, get it figured out so it can go smoothly. And here, this is the universe's way of saying, I meant what I said. You have everything you need to go forward with what it is that you want. It's wonderful. Okay. Now let's see how you should go forward. Okay. Just beautiful. The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. That is how you're supposed to go forward, by knowing this to be true. Not thinking it might be true, but really knowing that this is all coming to you, right? You're going to fill up the space. It's going to be beautiful. And now, whoa, too many cards. Let's see the potential outcome. Oh. Another lovely card. You have Temperance, which is balance and harmony. So by you going forward with what it is that you're wanting in your life to fill up this space, you are bringing in balance and harmony, which is absolutely beautiful. And at the bottom of this deck, you have the Knight of Wands. So here you have the Knight of Wands twice. Once again, the universe's way of saying, I meant what I said. You are going for whatever this is in your life. Like I said, it could be a new business, a new job. It could be life in general, your outlook on life, your mindset. But whatever this is something you have been wanting. And the Wands energies are very passionate. And your energy is the King of Wands. Extremely passionate. So it looks like the only thing you really need to do is finish figuring out the hows of it. Wonderful reading. Okay, let's get a little clarification here. Yeah, I think this is really exciting, especially like if you're wanting to start something new. What could it possibly be? Because this looks so geared to this one thing. Okay. Yeah, looky here. You have the Death card, which means the end of one thing and the beginning of something else. So you're ending something, clearing out the clutter, right? Remember I said something about getting rid of things to make space for the new. So that to me seems like it fits in beautifully. You're closing out of something, getting rid of something to bring in this new. Yeah. Exciting stuff. Okay, the Three of Wands, clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. The Three of Wands is something that is coming to you. But it does say that you can't just sit there and wait. You must take action, go for it, all right? And here, the Knight of Pentacles is going for it slowly and very deliberately. But he is going for it, and this is just saying, it is here for you. Go for it. Okay, let's get a card for the Ten of Cups, which is you and everybody you love being very happy. You have this celebration. You have Three of Cups. Getting together with everybody you love, care about, or some really good friends, any combination, and celebrating. You're being happy about this. And also, this is your support system. So if at any time throughout this that you know, if you need support, they are here for you. I love this, cups on cups. Happiness and celebration. Beautiful. And that is your focus. Okay, now a card for what you're aware of, which is a Magician. And the Queen of Wands. Another wonderful energy. You have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. So you have the divine counterparts. And the Queen of Wands, like the other wands here, goes for what she wants. She goes for what she's very passionate about. And, of course, she's very attractive. And she's unafraid to speak up and be heard. So if there's something that is a challenge, you're not going to back down. But you would get the same thing from the king, right? So look at this. You have two knights, the queen and the king. So, yeah, I think that if you either obviously know what this is, or it is something that's in the back of your mind that you've been thinking about off and on, or maybe a long time ago. Oh, look at this. A little synchronicity here. I would also keep my eyes open for synchronicities if I were you. This is the Ace of Swords being clarified by the Ace of Swords. That's amazing. And that's what you're not aware of. You have these two aces and both of them are this clear knowing. So kind of repeating what I said before, this is where you're not quite there yet when it comes to exactly how you're going to do this, or maybe the finer points of what some of this is, but it will come. All right. Now let's clarify your strength, and you have two cards. Okay, you have the Six of Swords, which talks about you're leaving something behind, right here, and potentially here. You're leaving something behind to go for your happiness and your joy, where you feel you should be. And you also have Justice. And Justice is saying, if anybody has wronged you, at any time, Justice is here to help make it right. But also, like Temperance, Justice is all about the balance, okay? So your strength is balancing this all out. All right, let's get a card for the Nine of Wands. Yeah, just one, please. Okay, we'll take 2. Okay, you have, yet again, I would definitely keep my eyes open for synchronicities in your life because this has happened quite a few times now. You have the very same card here that you have here. Your strength is also in your past position, clarifying the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is a very strong card. You know, they're very steadfast, they're very adamant about protecting something. And it's being clarified by the Seven of Pentacles, which is also your strength. So I can see how it's almost like there was something that you were defending or protecting, right? And it has to do with this thing that you're wanting to start or feel like you need to start that will benefit you in the long run, which kind of spills on over into your strength. So it's like the past, you know, coming on over into the present. Beautiful. And you also, have the Star. So whatever it is you're reaching for, you can grab this. You can have this. It's yours. Now, the Star can also say if there's any healing that needs to be done, it's here for you. Now, I don't see a bunch of cards here where you need to heal, but, you know, clearing out the clutter, coming to the edge, trying to make space for this new thing, you know, closing out of a cycle, going to where you're happy. So it's possible there is something in here where there was some emotional involvement. Yeah, and then Nine of Wands potentially. So it could be both healing and reaching for your star. And at the bottom of the deck from taking that, you have the Ace of Cups. So that's a new beginning. It's all about the love. Okay, now let's see what the futures has to say. I get these cards to cooperate. Beautiful and beautiful. You have the King of Cups and you have the Empress. Okay, so the King of Cups is in control of his emotions. He feels all of his emotions, but he has a handle on them. He does not let them control him. He controls them. Okay? So that tells me that whatever you go through during this time, you're going to feel all the emotions that go with it. But you're not going to let them control you. You will keep control of them, which to me is wonderful. And it can also say that there could be a very good romantic relationship coming into your life. Doesn't have to, but it certainly can. So you might keep your eyes open for that if you're not attached. And you have the Empress. And the Empress would fit in here, again, beautifully. The Empress is filled with all these wonderful ideas that she nurtures. And she is the mother archetype, so she's filled with love, and things flow to her. It's a very auspicious card. It's a wonderful energy. And it's a powerful energy. She's the Empress, right? Okay. Now let's see how you should go forward. You have the Wheel of Fortune, which is, you know, in that position, it's believe in yourself, which I don't think there's any problem with at all by all the cards out here. Let's see if we can get a card to come out. Okay. Right there. King of Wands. So yet again, King of Wands, King of Wands. Another duplicate, which again is the universe's way of saying I meant what I said. So go forward knowing that this is going to happen. And remember that King of Wands is very passionate and goes for what he wants, and he gets it. So it's kind of like almost the same thing here. Go for what it is that you want and know that it is going to come true. And then finally, let's get a card for the possible outcome. It's an absolutely beautiful reading. This one did come out. Oh my gosh. If you're listening to this, great, but I hope you're watching it because look at this. Again, it's another duplicate. It's in the same column. Temperance and temperance, which means harmony and balance. So, whatever's going on during this time is absolutely wonderful. You're wanting to start something new to fill up the space, and it looks beautiful. It just looks like you're needing to finish up the plans. And at the bottom of the deck, you have, let's see if you can see, I think you see it. You have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords bases all of his decisions on what he knows to be truth. So that would say that whatever it is you're going for, you know it to be your truth. Let's go ahead and close this. Oh, excuse me, my kitty. Okay, maybe the kitty will let me. Oh, kitty. Here, let me gently move you. Here we go. There we go. Here. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Let's get an angel card. See what they would like to share. Perfect. Very Kings of Wands-ish. And very much like the Magician. Take action. Now is the time. Thank you so much. Much love. Bye.